I love reading stories about Michael Jordan. The guy was a man possessed, maybe we should even say obsessed. He was definitely determined, definitely a motivated individual. You know, one of the stories goes that after winning one of his championships, he wasn't out celebrating. He didn't go out partying. No, the very next day, he went back to the gym. He was at the gym, and he was working out, getting prepared, getting ready for the next season because he had a mission, he had a purpose. He knew he wanted to win another championship, and he won a total of 6, by the way. And I doubt he would have won all those championships if he wasn't totally committed to his mission and his purpose. It's something that really does guide the greats. It separates the GOATs, the greatest of all times from everybody else. Well, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to build a mission and a purpose statement. I'm going to tell you why it's important and how you can use it to build your business, to be successful, and separate yourself from everybody else. Come on. Welcome to the Side Hustle Rules Club. My name is Lou Reyes. I'm a business coach. I'm also a lifelong entrepreneur, but I'm also somebody who's built over a dozen businesses from the ground up. Now, through the years, I've learned what works. I've also learned what doesn't. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about something that does work. It's one of the most powerful tools that you can use to build a business that lasts. And we're talking about building a clear mission and purpose statement. So a lot of folks ask, well, Lou, what's a mission and purpose statement? Isn't that just fluff? That's what it sounds like. Well, no, it's a short, clear statement that blends why your business exists with the impact you want to make for others.
Our goal is to make the best personal computers in the world and to make products we are proud to sell and would recommend to our family and friends.
Now, anything in history, anything that's been accomplished, that's great. Whether it's in business, whether it's in life, whether it's in sports, as I mentioned Michael Jordan in the opening. Anything that's been accomplished that's truly great has had a mission and purpose statement to guide them. And let me give you an example, just a simple example of a mission and purpose statement. And this is a statement that would be drafted or could be drafted by let's just say, a guitar teacher. And I'm going to read it to you. To inspire others through the joy of music and to pass on the skills, discipline, and creativity that playing guitar can unlock. Now, that's just a simple M&P. We'll just call it an M&P for short in this video. It's just a clear M&P statement. It's not just inspiring, it's practical. It turns a vague passion into a clear direction. Let me just give you one more example. If you're interviewing for a job, your mission and purpose might be to help the employer see and decide that you are a person of great character and integrity that the employer's company must have in order to take his business to a new level. We're talking about mission and purpose statements, and again, they're guiding you.
It's a great feeling to know that you set a goal for yourself and you were able to reach that goal and to knock it down.
Now, let me give you 3 reasons why your mission and purpose statement matter, but I'm also going to tell you why this statement should guide everything that you do. So let's talk about a strong reason that you want a mission and purpose statement. Number 1, it keeps you focused. When I started building businesses, my clarity came from knowing why I was doing it, which was to help others succeed. That was my goal. It was always my goal. My focus led to 2 YouTube channels, to my Side Hustle Rules Club, and a mission to help people over 50 take control of their future. Now, without that clarity, I would have probably burned out or maybe wandered off track. But mission and purpose statements keep you focused. They also, this is number 2, they also help you make better decisions. And let me explain this one. A strong mission becomes your decision-making anchor. Without one, even smart entrepreneurs can get sidetracked by shiny new opportunities that seem exciting, but they have nothing to do with their core business. And I work with lots of entrepreneurs that are successful. They're building a business, and all of a sudden, some shiny new opportunity comes along, and they decide, you know what, I'm going to add that to my business. But these are distractions that can suck time, they can suck energy, and they can take your focus away from what's already working. A clear mission keeps you grounded. It helps you say no to the wrong things so you can say yes to the right ones. And they actually, by doing this, it can actually help you grow. But don't get pulled away that distraction. Hey, I've got another opportunity over here. I'm a genius. I just know what I'm doing. I'm making money over here. I can make money anywhere. It rarely works that way. Now, let me give you another reason. This is reason number 3. It sets you apart. In a noisy market, purpose-driven businesses, well, they rise above the rest because they stand for something. When your audience knows what you believe in and who you're here to help, well, they're more likely to connect with you and trust you. A clear mission makes your brand memorable. It tells people this isn't just a business. This is a business built to serve someone like me. That emotional connection is what sets you apart, and it's what turns casual, let's say, browsers into loyal customers. So now let's talk about how to create your mission and purpose statement. And I would suggest starting by focusing outward. Your world comes second. The person you serve comes first. And they come first because they're the lifeblood of your business. I've asked lots of folks, lots of entrepreneurs, I said, let's create a mission and purpose statement. Or I even ask, what is your mission and purpose? And frequently I hear, well, my mission and my purpose to make $1 million or to make $10 million or to have the biggest business in the county, in the city, in the state, whatever. They're thinking about themselves. But you want to start creating your mission and purpose statement by focusing outward. You ask yourself some questions. Why am I doing this? Who do I want to help? And what impact do I want to make? Those are important questions that you want to ask yourself. What impact do you want to make? And I go back to my own self, to myself as an example. I want to empower people over 50 to build profitable side hustles with confidence. And it's something that I've done all my life. All my life is I think about the other person first. I think about myself second. It's not to say that I don't want to be successful, because obviously I do. But I write it down, what my mission and purpose is. I write down, why am I doing this? Who do I want to help? And what impact do I want to make? And then here's what I'm going to suggest. You could test it. You could share your M&P, your mission and purpose with others, and then you can just refine it until it clicks. Then you let your mission shape your business plan, and it's not the other way around. You might be tempted to wing it. Maybe you're thinking, I've got a small side hustle. I have a small business. I already know that I need to focus on my customers. I don't need to write that down. But here's the truth. Purpose-driven companies consistently outperform. And this is according to Harvard Business Review. What they found is that these kind of companies, purpose-driven companies, grow 30% faster over a decade. Now, why is that? Because purpose creates clarity, and clarity creates resilience. And I can attest to that after launching over a dozen businesses. When you have clarity, it helps you to create resilience. And when you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, you're more likely to stick with it through the ups and the downs. And that kind of long-term commitment is what turns small businesses or small side hustles into successful, thriving companies or businesses. So don't wait. Start drafting your mission and purpose today. And when that's ready, we'll go ahead and drop your draft, send it to me. Maybe you put it in the comments section, or you can just go ahead and send me an email. I'd love to hear your why. Well, that's all I got for you today. I want to thank you for joining me here on the Side Hustle Rules Club. Got any questions, any other comments, go ahead, send them to me. Other than that, as I always say, have a great day, everybody.
Come on.